Hello everybody and welcome back to Washoe. Welcome back to the channel. Um, as you saw, we did finish one contract. Equipment's still sitting out here. Um, Unfortunately, about 90% of the way into completing that contract, it decided it was going to rain. So I ended up sleeping through the night and finished it real early this morning. So that's all done. Did fairly well with that. In return, I also decided to get a second one of these trailers. Figured we could use the extra trailer for hauling goods and for taking care of the animals and all of that. So it wasn't too bad. But I also, which I'm going to fix right now, I made a boo-boo. I completely forgot to turn on plant growth during the night when I was sleeping. So we're going to turn that on right now. Because unfortunately nothing grew during the night. So we're going to have that on for the next 24 hours to make up missing our growth stage during the night here. Today, what I'm thinking is, because we have not much we can really do as far as fields, animals I already cleaned up early this morning also. I also sold the 2 sheds that are up at the animals. And I want to work on this. I want to get these 4 trees here out of here. And get us a new shed down here. That will be the #1 goal. And then up around the animals, I want to start removing some of the trees that are up around there. Possibly also look at taking on another contract. See if we got 4 contracts available. One of the contracts I was hoping for was something like a cultivating or plowing contracts, but I haven't seen any. Lots of harvesting and fertilizing. Of course, we could do this. This would definitely take a while to do. But I could accept either this one or this one, fertilizing. Get a worker on that, and while the worker's doing that, we can work on getting the trees taken out. And then check on him and refuel him, or refill him when necessary. Because fertilizing those big fields, I know we've done it a couple times, but they are a great way to make some decent money. Even with hiring a worker, if we use our own equipment, we're still going to make over 40,000. Because we should have enough fertilizer in storage here. Excuse me. So yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we accept that contract? We'll take the 1455, we'll get it hooked up to the sprayer. We'll fill it up. I'll take and get him started. We'll come back, we'll get the truck. Go lease tanker, small tanker. Bring it down here and fill it up. Take it up by the field. Then we can look at getting something to take out these trees. And I'm thinking that maybe we will lease the trucks. Be the fastest way to do it. Easiest way. Bring that down and get some of these trees out of our way. Do some land clearing. We'll get this all taken care of. Get ourselves a little extra money to help with our expansion project. But I know this field's going to take a while. It's going to probably take most of the day to do this field. Especially with this this sprayer. Definitely not the biggest. Definitely going to want to eventually probably upgrade this as well. Let's see. Definitely got to come back a little more here. Alright, got you started. Go run cross country here. Stop at the shop on our way through. Get things leased. Oop, don't want to get run over. So let's see, we want crop protection. Just lease it as is. And then how much is this going to cost us? Not too bad, 10,000. 4,000 per hour. We won't change anything on it, the design or anything. Just leave it as is. But we can lease that. And I believe it's going to be a little slow going, but we should be able to tow that trailer with us back to the yard. Then I can grab the truck and hook up to the trailer. Get it up to field 1. Oh yeah, there we go. Excellent. Probably not the fastest way to do this, but definitely the most efficient way. Alright, what do we got for traffic in that? Oh, lots of traffic. Luckily we don't have that far to go. But we'll see how this works with helping us clear a little bit of land out. And for those wondering, as far as seasons goes, we're still a little bit on hold there. Of course, with seasons itself, there has been an update for it, but they want to make, as I said before, they want to make sure all the bugs are worked out before seasons will become available for all platforms. Let's see, we'll unhook this here. So we're still waiting on that. Probably be a few more weeks before it'll become available to console. So just have to wait, be patient. As far as Alien Jim's maps, I know I talked to Alien Jim this weekend, and I know he is working on the updates. To do a few more tweaks, and of course to get things seasons ready. So once that becomes once seasons becomes available, then we'll have the update for this map and for Mercury Farms come out. Of course, those will have to be tested. Make sure that there will be no issues. Definitely keep everybody posted on that progress as more information becomes available. I know Alien Jim is also working hard on getting Sussex Farms done up and converted over from 17. Hopefully we won't have to spend too much time over here with this worker. I hope. But we can park this down here. Where is he at? See if we can find him. Looks like he's headed back towards us. See if we can hop in here as he comes by. See how much is still left in here. I'd say it's pretty good timing. Definitely a big field. 14%. Not too shabby. What we'll do is we'll kind of ride along here for the last half of this pass. Once we get down here to the end, I will pull it over, fill it up, and then send it back on its way. Like I said, yeah, this field's definitely going to take a while to get done, but the payout will be nice. Just enough. Alright, we'll get this topped off, get her started again, then we'll run back over to the farm. Get those few little trees moved out of the way. See about getting the new shed put in. See what shed that we want. Alright, go ahead. There we go. Alright. Excellent. Now eventually what I want to do actually is I want to buy one of those small tankers. That way when we're doing either our fields or any of these contracts, we don't have to worry about leasing one every time. especially with we're going to be expanding our farm. Like I said, you know, in our last time together here, my ideas about up where the animals are. That's why I did sell off those 2 buildings up there. Definitely want to get the building down here, and I think that's definitely the way we're going to go. Is I want to clear out all the trees that are up in that area. We'll get the animals moved down to field 10, and plow up that whole area up there, make one big field, and then just have to figure out what we want to plant there. And see how it goes. Let's get this bad boy fired up. Now, I'll lower this down a little bit. Make sure it's somewhat level. That should be alright. Now, turn it on. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Beautiful. Well, that was quick and easy. I'm also thinking about eventually possibly replacing these 2 sheds, because the sheds I would like to use are the AJ Tech ones. I want to get rid of these couple of trees that are around here too. So why don't we do that while we're at it? Gives a little bit more room for expanding. Make it a little easier to get around here. One more tree down here. Just want to eventually replace these 2 sheds here. Because what I want is, I would like to use is the AJ Tech sheds in that. I want to make sure that we don't have anything in our way for placing any new buildings or that. We're going to head up here. Unfortunately, that's what most of today's work's going to be. Working on getting rid of some trees. We do have some housekeeping kind of to do. Need to unload the slurry and the manure from the cows. Now let's see here. Because the property line does a zigzag over here. Comes over just a little bit and then comes out and then goes back over again. So I think lining up along here would be a good spot. I wonder how many of these trees we can take out here. Oh, we could take that one. So that's good. So our line does come across here. So yeah, if you want a fast way of clearing out land, and you're not big into forestry like me, this is definitely the tool to use. Quick and easy. So we'll get rid of most of these trees up here. We can make a nice big field up here. I should probably get rid of these ones at the bottom edge of the hill here. Nope, can't get rid of that one. Okay. We take this one. Nope. Alright. But we should be able to take this one. Do love how this thing works. I loved using the Ray Bod Xylor on 17 and having this setup makes things real nice. Hoping everyone had a great weekend this weekend. Been a little warm here where I'm at. We're having a slight heat wave here. Temperatures for the past few days been right around 100. We had virtually almost no rain. How far back can we go? Can we go all the way to these rocks? No. about this one? Oh, not back this far yet either. Okay. Where our property line is here. Okay. How about up this side? Oh. Fertilizer is empty. So I have to go take care of that. Get him refilled. Now, the biggest thing with getting rid of these trees, even though the field won't go over quite that far, is to guarantee that we don't have issues with workers seeing the tree and considering it a hazard, so they'll avoid it. Allowing us to make the field pretty much as big as we can go. Once we get this outside border area figured out, cleaned up, then I can go back through and we take out all the trees in the middle. So figure, we already own land. And if we move the animals down to field 10, since that field is a little harder to work because of our boundaries there, make a nice big field here. Use this area for our cash crop. Almost back to the beginning. How about these ones? I don't think we can do this one. No. So I thought, okay. And so we get ourselves a nice wide path around the edge here so we know where we're at. Not quite that far, okay. I believe that one's right on the edge. Same with that one. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's shut this off. Go run across country again here. Go fill up our sprayer real quick. Oops, bushes. Get out of the bushes. There we go. Looks like he's got a pretty good descent down here. 36%, so not bad. Go. Alright. Should be good for a few more minutes. Should have just unhooked the trailer and took the truck. Actually, what we really need is a get ourselves a sidekick for days like this. Go climb the mountains here. Definitely beautiful country up here, that's for sure. At least this way we can get prepped for expansion. Getting our fields taken care of that we currently have. Getting this all prepped. Getting animals moved. Definitely going to take a little while. But we don't want to move the animals too soon. So we just fed them a couple days ago. They still have plenty of food to last them a good, I think it's 7 or 8 more days. Oops, did I get that all that? Did I take off too soon? Oh, I got her, okay. Now this corner here, I wonder if I can take these couple here. So make sure we have plenty of room. There we go. What do we got left? We got a few. Like I said, this is the biggest thing of this video today, unfortunately. A little bit on the boring side. Apologize for that. Like I said, we don't have much to do. The animals are all good. They're clean, they're fed. We are producing eggs, milk, slurry, and manure. As far as the slurry goes, we'll be taking that to the biogas plant to sell it. And then the digestate that we get, then we're going to set up a slurry trader. So it can turn around and sell the digestate. So make a little extra money there. So this edge is all set. A couple lone trees out here. We definitely have to do possibly a couple more contracts to get all the money we need to finish things up. I think we're good on this side. Got all the ones far back because we can go that way. I think we got all the ones along here. Yeah, because this one was just off the edge of the property, if I remember right. Yeah. Everything else in between is finally gone. Alright, so turn that off. Get this taken down towards the main farm here. Oh, we gotta take this back to the shop anyway, so let's park this over here for a minute. Let's take a look. So the shed that I want to get, it's going to be this one. 18,000. That's not bad at all. But if we could place the drive-through shed over here, right, maybe right about there. We'll have to do a little bit of ground modifications here. And we gotta spin you around. Yeah, if we can set that right about in here. Take up this area where the old barn was, where we took out these trees. So we'll do that. We will do a little painting here. Let's see. This one, I believe. Clear out all these bushes. Some of the extra grass pieces. And there we go. Tank is empty on our other on our fertilizer again. But now this built. There we go. Got ourselves a new drive-through barn, so we can move the the planter over and put the harvester over there. I said eventually I also want to replace these sheds here. Maybe even get ourselves a full workshop and a full washing bay. But not too bad. We did some clearing today. Got a new shed put in. Working on a contract, which will probably take in-game probably another few hours to finish that up. Get this brought back over to the shop so we can get it returned. Head up to field 1 and top off the sprayer. Definitely do like this machine. A little expensive for buying it, but for leasing, for semi-quick little jobs like what we had to do, it definitely works. So let's get that returned. That way we don't get charged anything more for it. See if we can't run across the road here without getting hit. Say which way you heading. Pointing up the field again. Okay. All right, get that loaded. On we go. And there we have it, guys. So, I'm going to continue doing this. I'll make sure I take a screenshot at the end, so you know we definitely got paid. I said we got a little bit done today, but this is the next thing to get finished is this contract here. I may take on another contract between now and next time we come together. If another fertilizing job, I think there's one down on field 3. I might take that one on as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. But until next time, guys, this is Farmer Manu. As always, be good to each other. Blessed be everyone.